We're back with another vlog, and I've just finished training on Monday, and as you can see here, I've got a little friend with me as well. No. We had a bit of an accident today during my snatches. So, Egghead could be my new nickname. But we're not going to talk about training right now. We're going to go through that later. But this week is going to be a bit different because I don't have a car at the moment. I usually drive to the gym every day, but my Jimny is in the shop. Someone backed into it, so I have to get it fixed. And what's even more exciting for me is that they backed into it and didn't leave any of their details, so I have to pay for it. How good. I just love the world right now. That means I will be walking to the gym every day, and I won't be at Milton this week. I will be at World Gym. And I saw my dietitian this morning on Monday morning, and she told me that I need to get my steps up. This week, I'm going to be trying to walk as much as possible, and by as much as possible, that means I'm just going to do 10,000 steps a day, because that's more than I usually do. Not having my car, I think it's going to be pretty easy for me to do. But I haven't eaten dinner yet, and it's almost 8 o'clock, so I'm really hungry. So I will see you tomorrow on Tuesday when I'm walking to the gym. Hello, I'm interrupting the video to do my training recap as I go in this video. So instead of doing a big chunk where I review my videos for the week, I'm going to do it as I go in each day in chronological order, like a real YouTuber. A quick warning. My training this week was really easy. It was a massive deload week because we are ramping up for the next few weeks. So there's not a whole lot of exciting things that happen, but I still think it's really good to review these weeks because they are still so important for your training. Keeping the good habits, especially when the training is easy, is a great way to maintain those habits when the training gets hard. Okay, Monday. As per usual, we started with our snatches, and what we did was snatch and floating snatch, and it was 4 sets of 1 snatch, 1 floating snatch, and we did this at 65%. The weight on the bar was 90 kilos, so it wasn't crazy, but we ended up with a pretty good mark on our forehead from whacking it into the bar. I don't recommend you doing that when you snatch. And after these snatches, I did some snatch high pulls, pretty cruisy, at around 110 kilos. And then we did some back squats. It was 4 sets of 4 at 165 kilos. So it's not maximal, but it's not light. 165 kilos is still a bit of weight, so you have to put a bit of effort in, but it was pretty good, and overall pretty happy with how it went. And then for the rest of Monday, I just finished off with my accessories, and I think I should also put my step count in for each day, because that's something I've really been focusing on this week, is reaching 10,000 steps. We got to make sure we do it every day, because my body weight isn't going to get to 79 kilos on its own. As much as I would like it to be simple, unfortunately losing that much weight isn't easy. And my final step count for Monday came in at 11,940. So it's a great start to the week. It's exactly what we want. Let's keep it up. All right, I'll throw it back to Past Rory. I'll see you soon. It's Tuesday, but there has been a change of plans. I just got the call that my car is ready to be picked up. So my whole not having a car thing for this week was wrong. How good. But I will still be walking as much as I possibly can this week. So I'm about to hop on my bike to go get the car, and then I'm going to drive home, but I'm still going to walk to the gym because I need to get my steps up for today. Bike is locked and loaded. Let's go get this car. We made it. Jimny fixed. Bike on the roof. Me tired legs because the ride had more hills than I expected, but now I've got to go train with these tired legs. I'm not sure how we'll go. It's not a heavy one, so I'm very happy about that. Now I've got to get home, and then I'll be walking to the gym because I've still got to get those steps up. Let's go do it. We are walking to the gym now, and I thought this was a great opportunity to let you know why I want to get my steps up and why my dietitian wants me to walk a bit more. So yesterday when I got my skin folds done, the results kind of showed me that my body composition had dropped pretty dramatically in the last month. The diet, it's been working. it means we're doing the right things to get down to 79 kilos. But unfortunately, the body weight isn't really following the body composition. So I may be looking better and I may be getting leaner, but I'm actually not dropping enough weight. So I think the thing there is my calories out hasn't been high enough. And an easy way to increase my calorie output is to walk more and get my steps up. So that's what we're doing. Now, there might be some of you watching that aren't really sure what skin folds and body composition means, so I thought I'd give a brief explanation based on my knowledge. Now, I'm not a dietitian or a scientist or anything. From what me and my dietitian look at in terms of skin fold, it's really a measurement of body fat and lean muscle mass, and we use these markers each session to see where we're at in terms of my body composition. So hopefully what we're trying to do is to bring the body fat down while keeping the lean muscle mass high. And sometimes that's pretty difficult when we're doing a dramatic weight loss, and it can be impossible to maintain the muscle mass, but it's just a good marker for us to use, and it lets us know if we're on track with our weight cut. Where I'm currently sitting is around 85 kilos, and that's probably averaging about 7.5K steps a day with my current diet, following the meal plan that I've been given. But what we're trying to do is get those steps up to 10,000 while also following the meal plan. All right, that's enough talk about meal plans. Let's train. Tuesday was a really fun one because Stu came to World Gym. So Stu trains at Milton with me. He came out to join me for a session somewhere where we don't usually train. It was a really fun day having Stu out. And on Tuesday, on jerk day, what we did was 4 sets of 2 split jerks at 120 kilos. And these felt really, really nice. And then after that, we moved into 4 sets of 3 push press at 105 kilos. And again, these felt incredible. It was a really, really good day. Even though the weight was quite light, I was feeling good, fast, quick, strong, powerful, all of the words. I can't think of any more. It was just a great day of training. And I think it was having Stu there. I really felt the good vibes in the gym. It was a great day. So what we did after the overhead work, we did some power snatches and then some power cleans. So on the power snatches, it was 1 power snatch and 1 hang power snatch, and I did that at 80 kilos. It felt really, really good. And then we had 1 power clean and then 1 hang power clean, and it was 3 sets again, and that was at 110 kilos. So it was a very, very quick day. It was all about speed, power, and moving fast and feeling good. And that's exactly what happened. We felt great. And after that lifting, we then did our accessories as always. And I don't film them because that's my secret. The accessories is my time. I don't want to share that yet. Do your accessories. They're the best thing in the gym. Tuesday, step count, 11,756. A bit less than yesterday, but still on target. Let's go. All right, that's enough for Tuesday. I'll see you on Wednesday. It is now Wednesday and my week of walking continues, even though I have my car back and the results are in. I'm the lightest I've ever been in 2025. I woke up this morning at 84.4 kilos. So for all the keen punters out there, that means I'm only 5 and a bit kilos away from where I need to be in April. And what does that tell us? That getting your steps up works, as well as being in a pretty big calorie deficit. So the journey continues, and I'm really excited to see where we end up at the end of this week after hitting at least 10,000 steps every day. And the weather's pretty bad. And I'm sure you're thinking, Rory, are you going to walk to the gym in the rain? And the answer is yes. Yes, I am going to walk to the gym in the rain because I don't mess about. I want to hit these steps. I want to get this done. Let's go. And here's proof. I get it done. It's raining, but I'm still walking. And we're back for Wednesday and another good day, another easy day, another fast day in the gym. Let's get into it. We started with our snatch high pulls. 3 sets of 3, and then we went into our clean and jerk. It was 4 sets of 2 cleans and 1 jerk, and the weight that we did on these clean and jerks was 110 kilos, so quite light, but really, really important to be moving well with the technique that we want to see translated to our heavier lifts. And that's what we did. When you're lifting light, it's a really good opportunity to practice perfect technique, because that's what's going to help you hit those big numbers when you get to them. And after those clean and jerks, we went straight into the front squats, and these were 4 sets of 4 at 135 kilos. So once again, not the heaviest, but also not a weight that you don't have to think. 135 kilos is still a decent front squat, especially when you're doing 4 reps. So again, I was really just trying to do it with perfect technique and move with intention and not treat it with any disrespect, even though it is a light day. And then, like always, I went on to the accessories and smashed them out and then went home. Wednesday's step count, a bit less than yesterday, but still a great number at 11,197. Okay, Wednesday is done. Rest day on Thursday. Woohoo! Rest day! Favorite day of the week. Just kidding. I hate rest days because I don't get to train. I just love the gym. I'm just kidding again. Rest days are amazing. But it was the biggest step count of the week so far at 12,636. Yeah! Okay, does it look like I've just woken up? If so, it's because I have. I had yesterday off. Thursday was my rest day. It's now Friday. In the morning, it's 5 a.m. and I'm walking to the gym to get another session done. This is number 4 out of 5, so we're almost there. Session done on Friday morning, and we walked to and from the gym again this morning. So we're over 5,000 steps already for the day, and it's only 7:15 in the morning. And I've also trained. So all I have to do for the rest of the day is to go to work and then get my steps up to 10,000. Yesterday we hit 12,000. So I think that's the most that we've done this week. But it's been really simple this week to get over 10,000 steps each day. So I think we have some really good habits forming this week in terms of my steps. So we'll be continuing this for the rest of the year as I work into my new weight class at 79 kilos. But for now, it's breakfast and coffee time before we head to my first day in the office at my new job. It's time for Friday. And this Friday was Small Friday, but it was also training early in the morning Friday because I was busy on Friday night. And what we did on Small Friday was power snatch, 3 sets of 2 at 80 kilos. I wasn't feeling great this morning because I had a bad sleep the night before and I was up early. I was up at 5 a.m. I know, it's tough. It's a tough life out here. And no matter what I did, I just couldn't warm up enough. I just needed to get into it and get moving because I needed to get to work. So in a perfect world, I would have stayed there for a bit longer and warmed up a bit more, but we couldn't do that, unfortunately, so I had to get into it. So these snatches felt meh, but we got through them pretty comfortably because it was only 80 kilos. And after that, we moved on to our power clean and power jerk. 3 sets of doubles. So 1 power clean, 1 power jerk, and then another power clean, and then another power jerk. And just like the snatches, these felt very meh, but that's okay because we got through them. And then we went to the accessories, and again, that's my secret. I'm not telling you yet. You're gonna have to pay me if you want to know all of my accessories. Or you can just pay my coach. You can just be coached by him, and then you'll find out all the accessories that I do. We wrapped up the work week with my first day in my new office at 12,466. Okay, Small Friday is over. Let's get on to Super Saturday. We're back for the last session of the week, and something a bit different because I'm in the car. I haven't walked to the gym today because we are at Milton Weightlifting Club. My coach is in town for the first time this year. It's not a heavy one, but it's still great to get some snatches and clean and jerks in with my coach in attendance. We'll be looking at my snatch technique, my clean and jerk technique again in detail after some new cues we've been using this year. So let's get into it. Okay, the biggest session of the week has just ended. Saturday. What an awesome day at the gym it was. We did some snatches to start, and we had 2 sets of 2 doubles at 100 kilos. And it wasn't the heaviest, but man, it felt good. I had the new tier lifters on, the ones with carbon in them, the ones that cost like 500 Australian dollars. They're insane, but a friend of mine at the gym has a pair and I really wanted to give them a go, and they felt great. So if I had a spare $500 lying around, I might get some, but I don't. So unless Tier wants to send me some, Tier, if you're watching, I want some lifters. That's probably the only way I'd get a pair right now. And after those snatches, we did our clean and jerks. And again, it was 2 sets, but it was 2 cleans and 1 jerk. And the weight on the bar for this was 130 kilos. It was a very good day at the gym. The snatches and the clean and jerks both felt fantastic this morning. And after I did my clean and jerks, I even did a power clean and a squat jerk at 130 kilos too. have a bit of excitement in my morning. And then after that, I saw one of the craziest things I've ever seen in the gym. Bailey Martin, a CrossFit Games athlete at my gym, cleaned 185 kilos like it was 140 kilos. It was insane. Shout out to Bailey. And that is my week done. And before I get to the outro, I have some sad news about my step count for Saturday. It was below 10,000. I ruined it. I wrecked it. The whole week's pointless. It's all over. I'm just kidding. It's not all over. It's still been a great week, and we're still averaging above 10,000. And the step count for Saturday was 8,676. And one more final step count before we end the video, because it is another rest day on Sunday. But the steps still matter. The steps matter 7 days a week. But today isn't over, so neither is my step count. But at the moment, it's sitting at 7,919. But I'm going to do a walk later, so we're going to see that north of 10,000.
Are you sure about that?
And what that means this week is that my body weight is down. I've hit the lightest I've been in 2025 this week, and that's not a coincidence that I've also upped my step count all week. It's been my biggest week of steps so far, and we are going to continue that because I need to get to 79, and these steps are going to help me get there. What a cool week of training. Even though it was a deload, it was still a very, very fun week. And to mix it up and train at World Gym was a big reason why I did enjoy it so much. I think changing your scenery can be really, really powerful in weightlifting. Things can get a bit boring sometimes, so to mix it up this week was really, really great for me and my headspace around my training. I'm having a really great time at the moment, and I'm loving doing these videos, and I really hope you're enjoying watching them. So that is all from me this week, and I will see you in the next one.